I won't be long. I just need to check on my new little spouse. Make sure everybody available heads down to the dungeon. We don't want her mucking up our plans when that wolfsbane wears off. Oh, don't worry. She may have beaten you once, but you're her maker. You won't lose to her a second time. Not when you have me by your side now. I've thought everything through. We'll have both the kingdoms under our thumbs soon. Then we can start dividing up the territories to the rest. We need the ink to dry on the marriage certificate first, though. For now, though, just stick to the plan. We've already won. Everything is as it should be. Now, get everyone else in position. We need to finish this up quickly. We'll have the wedding by sundown, and the execution as the moon rises. Yes, of course. I'm upholding my end of the deal. You still get to be the one to slaughter her. It's the perfect poetic justice to have the one who turned her be the one to end her. Now, go on. I need my champion making sure that everything goes smoothly. Are you awake yet, Your Highness? Oh no, I wouldn't try talking just yet. Your mind might be awake, but it will take some time for your body to respond. That sleeping draft we gave you was made for your guard. We weren't planning on giving it to you. But you insisted on being unruly all the way here. You know, you really should be grateful to me. I convinced my colleague to just give you the sleeping draft. They wanted to use a physical force. But I didn't want a bruise on that pretty face of yours. At least, not on our wedding day. What was that? I told you, you can barely control your jaw, let alone your tongue to talk. Now, let's try that again. What did you say, Your Highness? Wars, Grar. Oh, where's Gray? Oh, you can rest easy. She isn't going to be an issue for you anymore. I'm sure she was just a peach to travel with. No need to thank me for disposing of her for you. Let me guess. Something happened to your carriage, and she made you walk all the way to the meeting spot. That would be just like her. She never did understand hierarchies, or her roles within them. She's not like me. Well, I understand you, Your Highness. We ferried you away in the nicest carriage we could find, and we prepared this suite just for you. Gold-trimmed furniture, a gorgeous view of the sunset from your own private balcony, and of course, a bed fit for a royal. Feel the sheets, real silk. You'll have to forgive the color choices, though. It seems this country's ruler really enjoyed the color blue and overused it in everything. We're in the process of making some colors that are more palatable for you. I mean, what country chooses blue as a representation of a royal family? It's not exactly a color that demands respect. Nor is it a color that I look particularly handsome in. The tailors have been working all through the night to create an outfit that would be fit for me at our wedding. And for you. We can't have you showing up in that. You look like you've been dragged to the forest by your collar. Which, knowing Gray, may very well be how you traveled. Thankfully, we were able to take your measurements while you slept to get your wedding attire finished in time. You'll see it over there behind the room divider. I would recommend waiting until someone can help you come and get dressed, though. The design is intricate. You can admire it all later, perhaps when you're more coherent and in a more amenable mood. Oh, don't worry. We're not gonna hurt you. Well, if you're good, that is. You see, Your Highness, right now, we need you. You're useful to us. Oh, what am I thinking? You can barely make heads or tails of what's happening. But because I like you, I'll go ahead and explain the situation you've stumbled into. See, Your Highness, I'm your blushing bride-to-be. Now, I know that I'm not a member of the Dumont family, but I've recently acquired the heiress title from the king himself. Of course, he just did it because we currently have his daughter locked up in the dungeon, and we told him that we'd kill her if he didn't comply, but that's really just all semantics now. So really, when you think about it, you're the lucky heir here. You're the one who gets to marry me. Oh, I can tell you're excited. No need to try to talk. There will be plenty of time for you to get reacquainted with that tongue of yours after our wedding. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This is all a little bit of a roundabout way to acquire a kingdom. But, well, the Dumonts owe me a pound of flesh. And let's just say that Ares Dumont isn't exactly my type. Plus, you came with your very own bodyguard in Gray. When I found out she was working as a hired mercenary, well, it was all too good to pass up. Then the Dumonts have given us free reign of Dolas, and my marriage to you will give us Monde Dela too. We'll finally unite the two kingdoms under one flag. Mine. Oh, don't look at me like that. We can agree that those who are in power should be the ones who actually have power, no? It doesn't matter what little tricks you've seen before. I can tell you, we're superior in every way. And that's coming from someone who used to be a court mage for the Dumont family. That power? Oh, that was nothing compared to what I have now. So, I'm done being told what to do by anyone. And that includes you, Your Highness. It doesn't make sense for the wolves to be forced into seclusion in the woods. We shouldn't have to hide ourselves away, just so those without power can feel more at ease. It makes those little mortals think that we're subservient. And I'd like to see someone try to tell us what to do. And I'm especially done being told what I can do by some pathetic, weak little person who crumbles at even the slightest pressure. I would say that you can ask Gray what I mean, but, well, she won't really be a problem for us soon. Oh no, I may have just spoiled your wedding gift. I guess I should thank her, though. Without Gray, none of this would have been possible. She's the bitch who bit me, and she's the bitch who thought she could order me around. I have the same power flowing through my veins as her, and as everyone else in the pack. It took very little convincing to get them to leave her. We were all so sick of her forcing her little ideologies on us. We met up with another pack, and well, that's when we decided it was time to stop living in the shadows. We all have this power. Why waste it hunting deer and hiding in the forest? We have an appetite. It's time to satiate it. Oh, careful, Your Highness. Gray gave me that same look when I told her I was leaving her tyrannical rule. And I responded by ripping her back in two. I would hate to have to teach you the same lesson. Something tells me you won't heal as well as she did. And well, you're not the hero in all this. There's a new hierarchy forming, Your Highness. You have a choice now. You can join us and live a life of luxury as my pretty, quiet little spouse. Or you can be the second casualty of our new order, right behind Gray. Choose wisely.